Welcome to today's positive thought for August the 27th. And the positive thought, the word for today is knowledge. And in this video, we'll look at sort of knowledge on the material plane and also the spiritual plane and how we can incorporate knowledge into both aspects of our lives. So, if you watch the Angel of the Day video, you'll know that the angel is Jeresus. That's spelled Jeresus. And we're looking at one aspect, one key word, and that is knowledge. We all need knowledge, and that there is a saying that knowledge is power. Knowledge is key because if you know details about your business competitors, or politicians like to have knowledge about how businesses work, about their rivals, about their own sort of party, then from that point of view, knowledge is important. As the more knowledge you have, you can make better decisions. We've probably seen, and we probably know from experience, when we don't have all the information, we can make the wrong decision, and that's because we didn't wait to get all the knowledge, or we had to make snap decisions. And it can show when there is a lack of knowledge in our lives. We often make the wrong decisions. So certainly in the workplace, we need to gain knowledge. When you start a new job, you don't know what the processes are. You need to get knowledge. You need to understand how the business works, what computer systems the business uses. You need to get knowledge, to use those systems, to process, client orders. So from that point of view, we can understand our knowledge and how we're progressing. Maybe for the first few days, somebody watches over us, or we shadow somebody to get that knowledge. But then after a few days, few weeks, we then have sufficient knowledge. It's imprinted in our memory, and we can use that knowledge then, to use the computer systems, to deal with clients and their queries, or queries from managers or directors, because we've gained the knowledge, and people know we have that knowledge. As they can test us in a sense of can't find this order. You go on the computer system, you can find it for them, you can print out the order. So people know you've got the knowledge, and then when new people start, you will become very much like an expert in your job, and then you will be training new people because you've got that knowledge, and you're there to help them and to show them how to do your role, or how they can help with your role. So when we look at the spiritual plane, how do we know about knowledge? We don't have sort of qualifications. We don't have exams. So how do we know, we're using this knowledge, we're getting better? One aspect is very much, in meditation, by slowing down our logical mind, which we know how that works with the physical world. At work, we're using these maybe computers. We can see the logical information. We can print out client orders. But on the spiritual world, spiritual plane, we don't use computers. We very much don't use the logical aspect of our mind. We need to free up our mind and maybe use our higher energies and even our soul to reconnect back to the universe and to understand the lessons from angels, spiritual guides, the universe. How do we know? How do we use this knowledge? We need to understand that the universe is all energy, and all we're doing is connecting with different forms of energy. And it's very much the concept I have is, in the olden days, let's say maybe like 30, 40 years ago, before digital radio, if you ever had an old sort of radio, you'd have to use a little dial, you'd be tweaking it backwards and forwards, just trying to, get to the station. It would be a little bit fuzzy, a little bit crackly. You'd twist it back a little bit more, go the other way, and it'd be very much like fine tuning to try and get the station, the radio station we wanted. Now it's very much like digital radio, where you press a button and the radio will scan through and stop at the next available station. And in effect, we can almost like mark that station. We can save that station's details, and the next time we can just press a button and it will instantly go to that station. So very much working with angels, I found from my experience, that is a little bit of fine tuning to get the exact energy. You know, sometimes you won't quite get the energy with different angels, and that can come from needing more experience and using more knowledge. Maybe looking at you know, the correspondences, maybe thinking I haven't been using a candle. Maybe if I write out the angel's name on a piece of card and put it near the candle but not close enough to burn or catch fire, you know, make sure any card or paper is away from any light, you know, any candle flame. So, you know, that can then help. You know, what I sometimes do is you can put the angel's name on a little bit of card or a bit of paper and hold that paper in your hands while you meditate, maybe in a darkened room, and you've only got the light from one small candle, you know, a green candle, and that can, you know, focus your mind. The positive intentions are there, and that's the knowledge you're using to reconnect to this angel or connect with them on, you know, a first occasion, because the positive thoughts are going out. The angel can see you set aside time for meditation. They can feel your energy the same way you're trying to connect with their energy. That is why the angels will meet us halfway, because they can't impose on our lives. They can be there to help and guide us. We just need to have those positive intentions. So by you know, thinking of the connections, maybe if you have tarot cards, you might hold the tarot card, the Hermit card, for this angel, and that's very much like an introspection card, and that will focus your mind on, you know, the meditation, the thought, the knowledge you've gained from all these meditations, and that will help with the connection back to this angel. Or if it is the first time with this angel, making that first important connection. So, you know, that's how we understand, you know, our knowledge is getting better. Maybe we can, you know, get into a meditation state a lot quicker, because it's like any job or any skill, it takes practice. The more practice we can, you know, improve, and we find, you know, a job we first, you know, don't understand, it takes us time to understand and learn the lesson, but then after a while we become very much like an expert and we can do the role quicker. And that is very similar to the spiritual plane, where we can get into a meditation state a lot quicker. But if we need time, then the universe will give us time, you know, to get to that meditation state. It's not a race. Take your time to get there, and then, you know, you'll find your work, you feel a better energy, you'll understand the energy of the angel and how you can connect with it. So I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Even if you weren't so keen on the video, then even a thumb down. And if you do like this video and would like to be kept informed of other videos, then please hit the subscribe button, and if you hit the subscribe bell, you'll be notified when the next video goes live. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and until the next video, then hope you have a really good day today.